Error handling and exceptions. Hey everyone and welcome back to SP Learning Labs. Today we are learning a very important part of writing safe Python programs. Error handling and exceptions. Errors happen in every program and Python gives us tools to handle them properly, so our program doesn't crash suddenly. Think of a car moving on the road. If something unexpected happens, like a dog crossing, the brakes stop the car safely. In the same way, exceptions are like brakes for your program. When something unexpected happens, the program can stop safely instead of crashing immediately. In the last module, we learned debugging and profiling, how to find bugs and measure performance. Now we are learning how to prevent unexpected crashes and make our code safe and reliable. Python gives us 4 main keywords to handle errors. Try, code that might cause an error. Except, code that runs if an error happens. Else, code that runs only when no error happens. Finally, code that always runs. Example, closing files. We can also catch multiple types of errors by writing multiple except blocks. This makes our program stable and more user-friendly. Module 1.4 Basic Try Except Examples. I am writing a try condition x equals to int of input of enter a number. I am writing a except condition except value error. Print invalid number. I am writing a else condition here. Else print you entered comma x. We'll take a finally print program finished. We'll run it. Here we have enter a number and I'm entering 5. You entered 5. Program has been finished. Now I'm entering an invalid number and we have ABC as invalid number. Program finished. Custom exceptions. Sometimes we want to create our own type of error to make our code more clear. For example, invalid age error exception. That will give a pass. This helps us show more meaningful error messages and makes the program easier to understand and debug. Now, custom exceptions. Here, for custom exceptions, they are clear errors. For that, I am taking a class as invalid age error. This is exception. This is a custom exception. I am letting it pass. Now I am writing a def. Here in the try condition, try age equals to int of input enter your age.
I am writing an if condition here. If age is less than 18, raise invalid age error as age must be 18 or above. I am writing a print statement here. Print access granted. I am writing an except here, except invalid age error as E. Print custom error, comma E. Except value error, then I'm printing print please enter a valid age or a number. Finally, print program has finished. We'll save this program and run it. We have enter your age and I enter 20. We have access granted as the age is above 18. Now I am entering age 15 and we have age must be above 18. Program is finished.
Exception hierarchy. Python exceptions follow a structure called a hierarchy. At the top is base exception, then exception, and then all built-in errors under it. Common built-in exceptions include like value error, type error, index error, key error, zero division error. Knowing this hierarchy helps you catch the correct error and avoid catching the wrong ones. Logging integration. Instead of using print to show errors, we use logging, which is more professional. Logging helps us record errors in files, save timestamps, help fix issues later. Logging also has levels like debug, info, warning, error, and critical. Logging is very important in real world.
Now we'll see logging integration. Logging has levels: debug, info, warning, error, and critical. For that, we'll see a logging example now. For that, I'm importing import logging. I'm writing logging dot basic config of level equals to app dot log. Level equals to logging dot error. I am taking file name as app.log. Now I am writing a try condition. Try equals to 10 divided by 0, except zero division error. Logging dot error division by 0. For except, I'm taking logging.error as division by 0 happened here. I'm running it. We can see app.log is created here, and here the error is root division by 0 happened. That's how the logging is done.
Logging is very important in real world because you can see what happened even after the program runs. Common errors. These are some common mistakes developers make with exceptions. Catching exception too broadly. This hides real bugs. Forgetting to use finally. Resources may never close. Overusing custom exceptions makes code too complex. Logging only after the errors instead of logging regularly. Good programs catch only the errors they expect. Never mention facts. There are some advanced things that many beginners don't know. Base exception also catches the system exit and keyboard interrupt. Be careful. Using raise from keeps the original message error. Logging.exception automatically prints the full error trace back. Do not swallow errors silently. Always log or raise them. These facts help you write cleaner and safer code. Here are some tricky questions for you. Should you always catch exceptions? No, it hides the real problems. What does finally do? It always runs, even if an error happens. How do you create a custom exception? Create a class that inherits from the exception. Interview questions for you. What is try except used for? Catching errors safely. What is finally used for? For a cleanup code. What is custom exception? A user-defined error class. What does logging do? Saves error details to files. Should we catch exception everywhere? No. What is value error? When the value given is invalid. This is the end of this module. Error handling and exceptions. You now understand how to prevent crashes, handle errors safely and log issues for future debugging. Next, we'll learn testing in Python, how to check if your code works correctly. That's it for today's section. If you like this video, like, share and subscribe to SP Learning Labs.